That is not going to be over the Ontario Police Department at 9:32 when they're stalking, where that entire department is going to be shut down. These are demons that are stalking with the Ontario Police. All right, this is the same intersection, by the way, at C Street in Euclid, where the fake sun, like you can hear me documenting on podcast, the fake sun is here over me, okay? And that's duration of time analysis. And then also remember what LAPD is doing. While you're walking in, you're stalking with light. And this is the demon. He's accessing his vehicle again, which you can hear on the podcast because he's pacing back and forth, monitoring. I'm going to get his license plate, and he's also done with law enforcement. This entire department is. That's a demon. All right, and he's pacing around using a vehicle as light activity, doing it under the fake sun as the evidence of what is a mentally ill psychopath who's gang stalking. It is, again, while you're looking at the fake sun, it's 7:31 a.m. And this is where the Ontario Police Department engaged in kidnapping. This is not over 507 North Euclid Avenue, where this department engaged in what is criminal summoning based on their obsession with me and their criminal engagement, their interference with the federal case against itself, and engaged in what is kidnapping. And they did so in the specific environment. The specific environment, which is consistently inconsistent, all right? And that's the evidence of stalking by a police department. Vehicle 1070, this is license plate. This is the entire department that's using what is another building to engage in what is stalking in the path, 1644207. You'll recall they're doing the same thing, putting up a sign as I documented weeks ago. These are demons that are pacing. They're pacing. They're all pacing, they're stalking. And I'm going to go through this parking lot and get all their license plates. They're engaging in the pattern of conduct. While they're doing so, they're engaged in federal stalking under Title 18. And they're engaged in what is gang stalking and calling it things like police training. They're not training under the fake sun. All right? They're not training under the fake sun. And their police department is under the fake sun as well. They're a bunch of demons. They're upright walking cockroaches, okay? And they're violent sex offenders. Every female, every male who's engaged in what is monitoring my vagina while they want to wear badges and uniforms and look like something that you're supposed to give respect to. No, you prosecute that. You put them in the proper facilities where they belong. Gang stalking police officers is an oxymoron, which is intolerable in the United States. And this is exactly why the Ontario Police is being disbanded. There is no natural environment that is shared by Los Angeles Police Department, by the way, as well, where the entity is keeping the fake sun at this same intersection, where this same department is stalking me like you see on a daily basis by helicopter, and you're looking at what is stalking in the path, walking to and from their vehicles, tracking my steps, knowing where I'm going, the Ontario Town Square. After the department engaged in unlawful eviction, Woodside Senior Apartments, after the entity engaged in what is criminal summoning from Starbucks, and I'm monitoring them, they're monitoring me while I'm at the Ontario Town Square, so they're holding what is their training, and these are all their vehicles, I guess. I'm going to document all of them. They're gang stalking. License AWB3391 used as light activity while this demon walks back and forth engaging in the P.O.C. These are demons. All right, it's currently, again, 7:34 a.m. This is the entity that's keeping the fake sun over me, so I'm going to show you the intersection, and then I'm going to continue documenting on podcast, because this is the Ontario Police Department and the people of the state engaging in gang stalking, and they are doing what they do as a department pursuant to where I'm at. They're stalkers. And their stalking conduct, their stalking habits, their obsession with me, yeah, calling it police training. You can call it whatever you want. They call it also farmer's market under the fake sun. They call it movie night under the fake sun, and it's P.O.C. This is the department. This is Mike LORENZ. These are the demons. These are the clowns embarrassed under the fake sun that sits over there, the department at 2500 South Archibald Avenue. All right, the entity's engaging in what they're bad actors. She's like, oh, look at this. They're demons. They're stalking me. That's why the fake sun is here. And their poor acting is exactly why mental examinations are built into the federal prosecution for gang stalking. There's no police training exercises under the fake sun. It's P.O.C. So let me show you these demons in HD, because I'm police training. This is the same Ovid Family Community Library where this department committed kidnapping at 10:29 a.m. This is the same block. The sun's not going anywhere. This is the same block where I'm documenting coming from 507 North Euclid Avenue, the Starbucks at 507, which is south of this direction. And I'm here at this intersection, C in Euclid, at 1 o'clock in the afternoon, 2 o'clock in the afternoon. It is 7:35. And these demons are acting like, oh, look at what's recording it. These are demons that are bad actors. They're being exposed, and they're going to be prosecuted and disbanded. This is criminal conduct. Stalking is not law enforcement. These are demons that are engaging in a practice of law enforcement. This is the same intersection where you see the fake sun in the same position as it is at 6:10 p.m. on June 4, 2025, where this department heavily documented engaged in stalking and monitoring, including with the helicopter activity at 6:10 p.m. stalking me by helicopter under the fake sun that's at the same exact intersection. This is not police training. This is the P.O.C. They call it police training. It's happening in the specific environment. This is called malice. And these are the idiots. These are the dummies that have put the people of the state where they belong, in federal prison as well. The entire unintelligent system, this is what Paul Leon is cooperating with. They're gang stalking with the mayor. They're gang stalking with the fire department. They're gang stalking with the airport. They're gang stalking with the people of the state. And these sociopaths, these psychopaths, these sex offenders get past the academy into law enforcement. They are going to be the template as to why more should be required, including an education requirement where you should at least be able to spell Constitution, and maybe we'll have less corruption, maybe less sex offenders, maybe less demons, witches, and warlocks in law enforcement while they're engaging in this P.O.C. under the fake sun. All right, this is passive aggressive to the nth degree. Impossible light across the wall while a demon is monitoring with them. License 9STE844, 9STEB44, excuse me. This is the entity that's in that specific environment. So psychopaths, they're not going to address you because there's no intelligent response to being under a fake sun, which is exposing their mental illness. And this is Tracy Banks' co-defendant. These unintelligent imps who are in over 100 videos gang stalking as of their latest kidnapping on June 3rd, 2025. There's nothing to say. So that's why gang stalkers will keep their back to you as though they're just chit-chatting. But what you're looking at is what controls this and what is superseding. And it's a specific environment. You go to federal prison for gang stalking bearing weapons. These are demons who are pacing. They're demons. That's demonic pacing. That's not sunlight. Don't forget the video of the fake sun around the block at 6:40 this morning. And I'm being molested with light that's appearing in the shade. They're all under a fake sun. They're stalking as a whole police department. They have the fake sun also over the Ontario Police Department, and it won't be there, just like I showed you yesterday, where it's over the Ontario City Hall, and that's exactly where it stays. This is the same block where the fake sun's in the same position when I walk outside of the Ovid Family Community Library at 6 p.m. This is P.O.C. It's currently 7:37 a.m. This is the disbanding of these cockroaches, the Ontario Police. This is not law enforcement. This is stalking, and it's an embarrassment, and it's also criminal. All right, this is P.O.C. at what is C Street and Euclid. And this is, again, the federal prosecution of the Starbucks Corporation. They committed kidnapping with the Ontario Police Department. And in the federal RICO case against the people of the state, I'm going to prosecute Starbucks. And those employees are going to federal prison. This is P.O.C.